Afternoon baseball here. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Marte gloves it, and the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. He'll settle for just the 1. Phil Niekro gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, not much else to say, but this guy relies on the knuckleball. They call it the flutter ball or the butterfly. He'll throw very few fastballs during the course of the game, so it's important that he has that knuckler working. It's a hard pitch to throw, and it's an even more difficult pitch to catch for your catcher.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it, too, D-Row? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitches that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A little low. It's 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail this one 1-0.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, and that's the third out. So they get a couple of runs on. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. All set for the start of the inning. Acuna digs in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for.
And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box, Chipper Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Left center, base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they sent.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
There is Ahmed. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The first baseman, number 5.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Freeman will head to second.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Merrill Kelly is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and there were two down. Into the box, Dansby Swanson, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Ahmed has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Knuckleball, strike three called as that thing came back over the plate, one away. Here comes the first pitch.
The pitcher,
Merrill Kelly comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
One out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here it comes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And it's 1-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now back.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Over to second, a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chipper Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Center fielder, Patel.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ketel Marte goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They need to get something. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And he is in there. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Vargas has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in once again, Omar Vizquel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
The batter,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0. Corbin Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Swanson, a runner at second with one away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a chopper to third. And there are 2 away now. So here now's the pitcher, Phil Niekro, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Liner in there for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. Niekro ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
The first baseman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
1-1 the count. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in. At the plate, Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Digging in, Omar Vizquel. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting. The shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Domingo Leyba will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. 2 down. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Kevin Ginkel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat, lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in, Phil Niekro. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ender Inciarte. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, so striding in, Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now
first pitch on its way. Ketel Marte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be...
Oh, and he misses it. In to score is the runner from first. From the stretch, Christian Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Walker.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
In now, Chipper Jones. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Stephon Crichton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Dale Murphy. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at third here, nobody out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in for the Braves, Omar Vizquel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
No balls and 1 strike, and it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Number 2, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one. So striding forward now, Russell Martin. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte's after it. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready now, Ronald Acuna. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Chipper Jones is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This one's down to third. There to take it is Chipper. And that's the first out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Arizona down to its last strike. To first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bull.